What's up, guys? It's your boy Josie RL back with another video today, man. Today I am excited, piped up for the release of Bossy's new mixtape or slash album or project, whatever you want to say. If you don't know much about Bossy, you
one in my hand, the 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 one in my hand.
You know that he's signed to Dreamville, J. Cole's record label. I've heard of him from a couple songs from me live actually. I think it was gonna be like 14 listened to one of his songs, Charles de Gaulle to JFK. And then after that, he made a song called Lit with J. Cole, actually. That was on a couple of Apple Music type things. Listened to that a little bit. I'm not a huge fan. I haven't listened to that much, but, I was excited for this project. I need something to listen to, some new music. So I was like, okay, give it a listen. He's on Dreamville. Can't be too bad. You have Earth Gang on there. You got JID. JID is super blowing up right now. Earth Gang's you have to listen to Earth Gang. If you don't listen to Earth Gang, you need to listen to them because they're a super solid little duo right there. They make some really nice conscious music and nice feel music. I'll tell you that. Listen to them. GID, you already know what he can do. But so Milky Way, Bossy Milky Way is the title of this project. And I listened to it yesterday. I gave it only one listen every single song, like 1-2 listens. So I haven't really digested every single thing. But here's my overview of everything and what I feel about the whole album basically. So I got into it. The first song on there was Icarus, I think I pronounced it. It was Icarus. I got into the project of expecting Bossy to be like, I feel like he's I remember Anthony Fantano said it yesterday that he's in this kind of in this like little window of like he's like a conscious rapper, not conscious, but he has bars more than these mumble trap rappers that you hear now. And I feel like he was saying that he's kind of stuck in that place where they're not getting that much shine because they're not over the top all great rappers or anything of that nature, but they're giving you substance in their songs. And I feel like that tells a lot for a lot of rappers out these days that are not these trap mumble rappers that are, they're not bad. I'm not sitting here like an old head or anything like that. But you also have a bunch of these rappers who are like in this time frame, in this window of like, have bars, have substance to their stuff, nice melodies, everything like that. They're making a decent, making pretty good music, but they're just not they're not like that famous or that popular, that big, and that's something that you see a lot, like with Bossy. I'm pretty sure much people sound Dreamville just like that, or other record labels that are under conscious rappers, or and other ones too. I just can't really think of too many off the top of my head. I know like Mick Jenkins, he's probably he's my favorite rapper. I feel like he's the best rapper out, like lyrically and everything like that. But he's stuck in that little window too. Even though I feel like he has way better bars on these folks, unlike Bossy, who's decent. He's just not Mick Jenkins. But yeah, I just feel like there's a bunch of rappers stuck in that little area. But hopefully with the rise of people like JID, there may be a time for more rappers besides J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake a little bit that are actually talking in their songs and are actually getting famous. You have like Absol, people like that, but Bossy a little bit under those people anyway. But back to the album. First song on there was Icarus. Heard that, has some like eerie vocals on there, mellow bars. It was a really, really lengthy song, about 5 minutes on there. And, it was like a eerie type beat with like eerie bars. It was interesting. Really didn't grab any of my attention that being for the first intro of a song. For the first album, you want to like have a banger or something like that, but didn't really catch my attention at all. Soon as that, we got into Tribe, and this was one with J. Cole on it. He released a video on it 2 days ago. I saw people reacting to that. But, he released a video on that 2 days ago, and I think 1.2 million views. So this thing was getting big. But honestly, forget Bossy's bars on this. We're going to get into Bossy. J. Cole, bro, like, he had the flow of a KOD type flow. KOD type flow, not Force to Drive, anything like that, For Your Eyes Only. He had a KOD type flow on the verse. And what he got into, he was like, one bar that caught my attention, he was like, he felt like he was stuck for not being in the media, so he wasn't in the GOAT conversation, because he's not out there, like, he got married, people didn't know that he was a child, nobody even knows this stuff, and, he keeps his business very, very private, and he says it kind of hurts him in this, what I'm saying, like, not being, this superstar to be in this GOAT conversation, which he definitely deserves to be in for, like, the best rapper out right now, and people say Kendrick, the best rapper, what I'm saying, everything like that, so. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was some good bars in him. He's a great storyteller, so you need to listen to that one. Bossy was decent on that, but J. Cole really just took the whole attention. But it was nice. It was nice. After that, The next feature we had on this was Boca Raton, Boston, A$AP Ferg. No, not hitting at all. It was a Jamaican island Caribbean type beat, party vibe, no big bars, had no meaning. Just a party time, kind of bland, honestly. They were just going to Boca Raton. I was like, it was really whatever. Not really, didn't grab my attention by no means. And then this whole little bland, is everything getting bland. Then we get into Barack Obama special. The Barack Obama special, man, he reminded me of the bars on Charles DeGaulle to JFK, because he was really out there just really having some meaning, really talking, had like a lo-fi type vibe. Great song, really great song. You really need to check that one out. It's like the first minute he's out there rapping, which he does on a lot of his songs. Kind of weird. Then after that, it gets a little bit of an instrumental, but it was nice. It's really nice. I can tell from when I was looking at this album, he's a tad bit repetitive in his music, but I can see his flow is like still the same, but he's coming with substance in his songs. Don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit repetitive. You need a little bit more of a different sound. Get a little tired of it. After that, we got another. You get into a little cluster of these romance songs. We had Front Desk. That was like the second song on the album before you get into Tribe with J. Cole, and then after that you get into Fragrance. It was it was like a romance vibe to go on with the other songs he had. And it was just like, fragrance, smell your fragrance, and the whole thing. It was just I don't really come to Boston listen to romantic music. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really do that. And I mean, it's not bad. It's just not what people really want to hear from him. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, it's not bad. It's decent music. It's like, it's not really grabbing anybody's attention. I said a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it just really wasn't hitting for me. After you get into that, you get into Sonufa, which it comes in with a totally different vibe. Very, very distinct beat. Very kind of weird beat. A lot of singing and vocals. Not too much rapping on this song. A lot of singing and vocals. And, it's pretty interesting. And, it's just a weird, unique type sound. I feel like it's a little bit out of his comfort zone, but, it was alright, he has a lot of features with this dude named Corey C on this project. Doesn't impress me at all. Really didn't, I really wasn't really feeling any of his stuff with any of the songs he was on. He was on Fragrance, I'm pretty sure. He was on Infinity too. Not really whatever, not really hitting for me. After that, probably gets a little bit of a type feeling. And then you get into PDA, Public Display of Affection, going along with Fragrance and going along with Front Desk. He has a song, just same thing again. Like I said, Front Desk was a little interesting. Like you don't have to check in like a Front Desk. You can just come straight on, like. But then you get a PDA, Public Display of Affection, same type of little vibe, same sort of thing. You may be into that. Wasn't really feeling any of that type of stuff. Then after that, it's like, album's a little needs a little bit more. And then you get to Designer. And Designer, man, I would not be surprised. This was like the most successful album besides The Tribe with J. Cole went on this one. I would not be surprised if Designer's most successful song on this album, because it was just like he had a nice little hook talking about going different places and trying to remember the whole hook, but going different places and just picking up on things. But trust me, the hook sets it all off. Nice bars. You need to listen to Designer. Great beat. The whole thing was nice. You need to listen to Designer. That's probably the best song on this album right here. The beat that goes on with the just goes straight into the hook. It's like Yikes on Kanye West, not just type of vibe, but you know how Kanye West just had that feeling on that song, like just like chills. That's how it was on Designer and on Bossy's Milky Way. You need to check that out. That was nice. That was really about it for the project. Any things that kind of stood out to me on my first or second listen. Bossy's, like I said, he's like Anthony said, he's stuck in that little window, and I agree with that. I feel like he's stuck in this like little time frame of he has this thing out, like he put on the project right here, but he has this like whole thing where he has more stuff than these new rappers to get on his fame. He puts probably way more time and effort on his work, but I mean it has no like wow factor. I don't you know what I'm saying, no wow factor stuff, And I mean, even if you put more time into your work and it's more detail oriented, still if you don't have any wow factor, something that makes people want to listen, catchy, something like that, it don't be catchy, because anything can be catchy. But, you see people out here like Splurge coming out here with millions of views on Beat by Jeff and 100,000 views on other songs, 200,000 views, crazy, everything like that. Splurge gonna blow up. Tell you that. Public service announcement, Splurge gonna blow up. People like that, YB and Corday, who's rapping out here too, who's who's also out here like actually like rapping, but just has like, you know what I'm saying, a little more younger feel with it, so it's a little different. He can't do anything about that. He's a little bit older, you know. You know, he like mixes it up, makes it look a little bit more unique. So you have people like that blowing up, and you have people like Bas. He just stuck in this endless cycle window. It's just the same good, decent music that is way above par for sure. But you know, it's not grabbing your attention unless you have a big cult following that just follows his thing, which he may have, but I don't know. That he may have a big following behind this. So I don't know how many this album's gonna sell. I don't think they even do buy stuff like that. I expect to sell like 2015. Probably like 2015,000 streams. Maybe 10. But yeah, you know. But yeah, that's how I feel about this whole thing about Bas's album. So yeah, guys, is there anything else I'm forgetting? No, I think that's about it. Yep. Alright, guys, it's your boy Joseriel with this video. Bas's Milky Way album review. This is my take on it. Tell me what you think. We're out.
Static Selector.